So this is my first test run on the Harley with the Akaso V50 Pro, Akaso mic. Let's see how she does. So this is just a test. If it works though, I think I might start moto vlogging. My name is Chris. This is my beautiful little Sportster. Actually just picked this thing up about a month ago from a buddy of mine. Travels for work internationally, never got time to ride. So he decided it was time for this thing to go. Gave me a hell of a deal on it. I just set my helmet up today. It is an S&S modular helmet, speed and strength. This bike's cold-blooded like no other. I don't know if I have the mic set up right. I don't know. Pretty sure I've got the image stabilization turned on. Said I just bought this camera and wanted to give it a test. Been thinking about doing this moto vlog thing for the last year or so, but haven't had the, I don't know, urge, I guess you could say, or desire to drop $200-300 on a GoPro, and then the mic adapter, and all the accessories. I know that's what everyone else is using, at least in the States. I did a lot of research on the Akaso brand, and it seems that in Asia, at least, there are a lot of Asian YouTubers. Ooh, look at that truck. That is a cool truck. That use Akasos. Their videos seemed alright. There's a couple guys up in Canada that use Akasos. One or two here in the States. So, hopefully, this Akaso works out. Otherwise, this might have been a waste of $100. I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I have been riding for 10 years. Started out on a, oh God, if I remember right, it was an 87 Honda Nighthawk. From there, went to a 92 CBR 600 F2. From there, downgraded to 85 Sabre 650. Got rid of that at the end of the season and went to the beginning of the next season. One of my buddies bought a new BMW S1000RR, so he sold me his Triumph 95 Triumph Speed Triple. That was a fun bike. Look at this trike. Looked homemade. After the Speed Triple, I ran into a few financial troubles and had to sell it, unfortunately. It was about 2 years before I got another bike. The next bike I got was a 2002 V-Star 1100 Classic. That was a pretty good bike. I mean, it was a bike. Not a huge fan of it. I mean, coming from a few sport bikes I had, the V-Star just it seemed gutless. And on top of that, it was, you know, the instrument panel was right here on the gas tank. And I do not like that. I'd like this to be up here. Ooh. Should have been paying attention a little bit. The reason I keep looking down this panel for the battery cover, every once in a while when I hit a decent bump, it'll pop off. Which is annoying as hell. I need to figure that one out. But anyway, the V-Star, the gas gauge, or the gauge cluster, right there on the tank, just annoying me. Plus my knees sat up above the tank, which, I don't know about you guys, but that's just not okay with me. You know, I'm not short, not extremely tall. I'm 6 foot. So when my buddy told me he was interested in selling this one, I was like, all right, well, if I'm going to buy that one, I got to sell my V-Star. So let me sell that, and we will go from there. Sold the V-Star. It's a pretty Mustang. And a couple days later, he came back from Canada. We got together, and I picked up this little Sporty. It's a fun bike. I like the apes. Done a few things to it since I bought it. The mirrors were on top of the bars in their normal position. I think they look a little cooler down underneath. It doesn't really change anything. Still see behind me. I just had to get used to, instead of looking above my hands for the mirror, looking below my hands for the mirror. So I did that. The turn signals, it had the factory turn signals on it, and the left turn signal was broken. The mounting bracket, the mounting foot for it was cracked, and so was the right. So I looked for new ones. New ones were ridiculously expensive for factory replacement turn signals for a Harley. So I got these little LED strips off Amazon for 15 bucks. And when I did that, I thought about it and was like, well, if I'm going to be replacing front turn signals, basically, essentially deleting the big old turn signals, I might as well do it to the rear as well. So I found an LED tail light that has the integrated turn signals, and bought that for like 25 bucks on Amazon. If you're interested, I'll throw a link down in the description. So it was a fun little project. It took me a couple hours tops to take everything off, wire it. The biggest time killer was getting those rear turn signals off. The bolts were all seized together. So, and I figured they had welded nuts in the back underneath the fender, the rear fender, but of course they don't. So I had to stick my hand up in between the fender and the tire and try and get that nut off. Ooh, a pain. Let's go over here and steal this parking spot. As you can see, I still need to wrap those wires. Just got done about an hour ago. So alright, let's go in here and get what we came to get. Catch you guys when I come back out.